Dear students, good afternoon everyone. In today's class, we are going to take a look at Wodeyars of Mysuru. This is lesson number 5 in social science, in history, unit number 5, Wodeyars of Mysuru. Right. Dear children, in this lesson, we are going to study about pro-people achievements of Chikkadevaraya. After that, we will know about the reasons and results of battles of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan against the British. After that, we will take a look at the contributions of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. After studying these important aspects, we will move on to the achievements of Nalvadi Krishnaraja Wodeyar. Okay, dear children, in the lesson Wodeyars of Mysuru, we will study about pro-people achievements of Chikkadevaraya, and then we will know about the reasons and results of battles of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan against the British. After that, we will study about the contributions of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. After that, we will take a look at the achievements of Nalvadi Krishnaraja Wodeyar. Dear children, did you understand? Is that clear, everybody? Dear children, let's take a look at introduction part. The Wodeyars of Mysuru, Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan are introduced in the lesson Wodeyars of Mysuru. Important Wodeyar rulers like Krishnaraja Wodeyar IV and others are introduced in the lesson. And also the important Diwans are introduced in the lesson Wodeyars of Mysuru. Understood, children? Dear children, now let's take a look at important Wodeyars of Mysuru. Who are the important Wodeyars of Mysuru? Dear children, do you have any idea about the important Wodeyars of Mysuru? Now, we need to understand Yaduraya was the first king of Mysuru Wodeyars. Yaduraya was the first king of Mysuru Wodeyars. His period is 1399 to 1423 Common Era. Ganda was the emblem of the state. Srirangapatana was their first capital. Ganda was the emblem of the state, and Srirangapatana was the capital of the first capital of Wodeyars of Mysuru. You need to understand one more time. Yaduraya was the first king of Mysuru Wodeyar. Who was the first king of Mysuru Wodeyars? The answer is Yaduraya. What was his term? What was his period? His period was from 1399 to 1423 Common Era. Which was the emblem of the state? Which was the emblem of Mysuru Wodeyar's kingdom, state, Ganda. Which was the first capital of Wodeyars of Mysuru? Srirangapatana was the first capital of Wodeyars of Mysuru. Is that clear, everybody? Okay, children, now let's take a look at Chikkadevaraya. The period of Chikkadevaraya is 1673 to 1704 Common Era. Now, it is time for us to know about Chikkadevaraya. Who was Chikkadevaraya and what were his great contributions during his tenure, during his period, and what achievements did he do during his period. It is time for us to know about Chikkadevaraya and his achievements. Right, children? Chikkadevaraya is the prominent king of early kings. Chikkadevaraya is the prominent king of early kings, means here important king of early kings. He implemented many pro-people measures. See, Chikkadevaraya did a lot of pro-people achievements. His achievements were purely related to people welfare. Okay, people welfare. The first achievement of Chikkadevaraya is he opened a Tara Kacheri with 18 departments. What do you mean by Tara Kacheri? Tara Kacheri means 18 Kacheri. Chikkadevaraya established Tara Kacheri, 18 Kacheri with 18 departments. Is that clear, everybody? Tara means 18. He built a dam across the western stream of river Kaveri near Sringapattana. One more achievement of Chikkadevaraya is he built a dam across the river Kaveri, which is near Sringapattana in Mysuru, and provided irrigation facility. By building a dam across the river Kaveri, who provided irrigation facility to the farmers, right? After that, what did he do? Chikkadevaraya introduced thrift in his administration and enriched the treasury. One more achievement of Chikkadevaraya is he made the treasury rich during his administration. After that, he was conferred with the Navakoti Narayana title. This means, after doing these all achievements, Chikkadevaraya got the title Navakoti Narayana. Which title did he get? Which title did Chikkadevaraya get during his term? He got Navakoti Narayana title. Understood, children? Okay, children, Mysuru state was prosperous during the reign of Chikkadevaraya. See, Mysuru state became prosperous. Mysuru state became rich during the period of Chikkadevaraya. But after Chikkadevaraya's term or reign, what happened? But the later kings were weak. After Chikkadevaraya, many kings ruled Mysuru. What happened? The later kings were weak and inefficient. The administration was overseen by Dalawais, who ruled in the name of kings. See, the administration of Wodeyars of Mysuru was ruled by the Mysuru state. The administration of Mysuru state was ruled by Dalawais, who ruled in the name of the kings. This happened after the Wodeyar of Mysuru, the Chikkadevaraya. This thing happened. Atara Kacheri. Dear children, this is Atara Kacheri, Mysuru. Who built this Atara Kacheri in Mysuru? Just now I have told you, Chikkadevaraya built Atara Kacheri in Mysuru. This was one of the great achievements of Chikkadevaraya. Dear children, now let's take a look at Hyder and what were the contributions of Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan. It's time for us, dear children, it is time for us to know about the contributions of Hyder Ali and his son Tipu Sultan. Firstly, let's take a look at Hyder Ali and his achievements. The Hyder Ali's period is 1761 to 1782 common year. Hyder Ali was an eminent commander in Dalwai Nanjaraja's army. Eminent commander. Hyder Ali was an eminent and able commander in Dalwai Nanjaraja's army. He was what kind of a person was Hyder Ali? First of all, an eminent commander in the Nanjarai's army. Hyder Ali was an eminent, able commander in Dalwai Nanjarai's army. He was brave and adventurous. Dear children, try to understand who was Hyder Ali? What kind of a person was Hyder Ali? What kind of a king was Hyder Ali? He was brave and adventurous, and won many battles and accumulated an army and wealth during his period. Hyder Ali, during his period, he won many battles and enriched, increased the strength of the army and wealth. This made Hyder Ali gain respect from the king. When there was a revolt in the capital city, Hyder Ali suppressed it and restored the kingship of Krishnaraja Wodeyar and removed the Dalwai and took over the administration. Hyder Ali said goodbye to Dalwai administration. After that, he took over the charge of the Mysuru administration. Hyder Ali took over the charge of Mysuru state administration. Dear children, is that clear, everybody? Dear children, after taking over the charge of the administration of the Mysuru, Hyder Ali engaged in extending the borders of the state. He was busy in extending the borders of the Mysuru state. After that, he repeated Keladi ruler and confiscated the wealth of them and improved. Hyder Ali wanted to improve his financial status. He also took over the Chitradurga fort with a lot of difficulty. Hyder Ali defeated the Keladi ruler. Then he increased the wealth of and he confiscated the wealth of them. After that, he improved his financial status. After that, what did he do? He also took over the Chitradurga fort with a lot of difficulty. Dear children, these were the great achievements of Hyder Ali. Understand, children. Now, let's take a look at battles with British. Battles with British. The British came for business and gradually became powerful in politics. The British did not tolerate the expansion of Mysore kingdom in the south by Hyder Ali. This led to an inevitable clash between Hyder Ali and British. See, children, battles with dear children, let's take a look at battles with British. You know that why the British came to India. Why the British came to India? The reason was for business. The British wanted to gradually to be powerful in politics. One thing you need to understand, the British did not tolerate the expansion of Mysore kingdom in the south by Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali wanted to expand the Mysore kingdom, but this was not tolerated by the British. This led to an inevitable clash between Hyder Ali and British. The British did not want Hyder Ali to expand the Mysore kingdom, but Hyder Ali expanded the Mysore kingdom in south. This was not tolerated by the British. That led to an inevitable clash between Hyder Ali and the British. Dear children, understood? The four battles waged by Hyder Ali and later by his son Tipu Sultan against British are called Anglo-Mysore Wars or Mysore Wars. What were Mysore Wars? What were Anglo-Mysore Wars? The four battles by Hyder Ali and later by his son Tipu Sultan against the British are called Anglo-Mysore Wars. Is that clear, everybody? Dear children, let's take a look at the first Anglo-Mysore War. In the first Anglo-Mysore War, the British suffered considerable loss. And they signed Madras Treaty with Hyder Ali inevitably. The first Anglo-Mysore War was held between the British and Hyder Ali, right? Wherein the British suffered huge loss. Considerable loss means huge loss. After that, they had to resign both. After that, they had to sign the Madras Treaty with Hyder Ali. Who? The British. When the British suffered huge loss, they had to sign Madras Treaty with Hyder Ali inevitably. It is inevitable at that time. As per the treaty, both the parties rushed to each other's rescue if attacked by any enemy. This elevated the status of Hyder Ali. Say, children, according to Madras Treaty, both the parties should rush to each other's rescue if attacked by any enemy. This made Hyder Ali have status in his life. A few years later, what happened? Marathas attacked Mysuru kingdom. Then the Britishers did not come to the aid of Hyder Ali. Children, try to understand. Till today, we remember the British had their own principle in their life: divide and rule. The British policy, till today, we remember the British policy, that is divide and rule. We experienced the British policy during freedom movement. Before the freedom movement, during freedom movement, we experienced the British policy, divide and rule. The same thing happened in this case. When Marathas attacked the Mysore kingdom, the Britishers did not come forward to help Hyder Ali. They remained neutral. They became silent. Though the Marathas attacked Mysore kingdom, they did not come forward to save Hyder Ali. They did not come forward to help Hyder Ali. They remained silent. This made Hyder Ali get angry. Then he invaded the British. This is the second Anglo-Mysore War. Hyder Ali died while fighting this war. During the second Anglo-Mysore War, Hyder Ali lost his life. He died while fighting the second Anglo-Mysore War. After that, who continued the battle? After that, the battle was continued by Hyder Ali's son, Tipu Sultan. Yes, once now, let's take a look at achievements of Hyder Ali. What were the achievements of Hyder Ali? Hyder Ali was aware of contemporary politics. Though he was an illiterate, he knew many languages, including Kannada. First of all, Hyder Ali was aware of contemporary politics. This means he knew about contemporary politics. Actually, he was an illiterate. He knew many languages, including Kannada. Then he extended the kingdom Mysuru considerably. He was a brave soldier and an efficient administrator. Hyder Ali was a brave soldier and an efficient administrator. Hyder Ali has an important place in the annals of Karnataka history. Hyder Ali's name got an important place in Karnataka history, in the history of Karnataka. And one more achievement of Hyder Ali is he established the beautiful Lal Bagh Garden in Bengaluru. Till today, you can go to Bangalore, you go and visit the place Lal Bagh Garden in Bengaluru. The Lal Bagh Garden in Bengaluru was established by Hyder Ali. Till today, you can go and visit and enjoy the beauty of Lal Bagh Garden in Bengaluru. If time permits, you people go to Bangalore and visit the beautiful Lal Bagh Garden. Okay, children? Till now, we have studied about Hyder Ali and his achievements. Now, let's take a look at Tipu Sultan. Dear children, can you identify the person in this picture? He is Tipu Sultan. Who is he? He is Tipu Sultan. Dear children, Tipu Sultan's period is 1782 to 1799 Common Era. Right. Who was Tipu Sultan? It is time for us to know about Tipu Sultan and his great achievements. Now, we have to understand about Tipu Sultan. Who was Tipu Sultan? Who was his father? And what were his great achievements? And what were his great contributions? Right. Dear children, Tipu Sultan was the son of Hyder Ali. Just now I have told you, Tipu Sultan was the son of Hyder Ali. Tipu participated in his father's battles actively and emerged as a winner. And he declared himself as the Sultan. Say, children, Tipu Sultan was the son of Hyder Ali, and he took part in his father's battles actively. And finally, he emerged. Finally, he came out as a winner and declared himself as the Sultan. How brave! This shows that how brave Tipu Sultan was. Dear children, is that clear, everybody? Tipu led the second Anglo-Mysuru war when his father Hyder Ali died in the battle due to illness. Hyder Ali lost his life due to illness. After the second Anglo-Mysuru war, then the further wars, Anglo-Mysuru wars, were continued by Tipu Sultan. After the death of his father, he continued the Anglo-Mysuru wars. Nobody came to help him. He fought against the Britishers bravely. At last, the British signed the Treaty of Mangalore. This treaty was beneficial for both parties. Which treaty? Treaty of Mangalore. There was an agreement between the British and Tipu Sultan. That agreement was Treaty of Mangalore. Treaty of Mangalore, the Treaty of Mangalore was beneficial for both parties. For both parties here means the Tipu Sultan and the British. Both of the parties returned their captured areas and they exchanged the prisoners of war. Try to understand. According to Treaty of Mangalore, this treaty was beneficial for both the British and Tipu Sultan. According to this, both of the parties returned their captured areas, then exchanged the prisoners of war. This treaty increased the stature of Tipu. Treaty of Mangalore increased the status of Tipu. Okay, Treaty of Mangalore was signed by the British and Tipu Sultan. This made Tipu Sultan have great status in his life. In a very short duration, another two battles took place between Tipu and Britishers. The mutual hatredness and disbelief was the main reason for this. After Treaty of Mangalore, in a very short duration, two more battles took place between Tipu Sultan and the Britishers. The main reason behind two battles took between Tipu and Britishers was the first one was the mutual hatredness and disbelief. After the Treaty of Mangalore, there were two battles which took place between Tipu and Britishers. The main reasons for the two battles, one was the mutual hatredness, the second one was disbelief. For these reasons, two battles took place between Tipu and Britishers. Children, is that clear, everybody? In the Third Anglo-Mysuru War, the Britishers lay siege to the capital city of Tipu's, Sringapatnam. Without any alternative, Tipu had to sign a peace treaty with the British. See, children, in the Third Anglo-Mysuru War, the Britishers seized the capital city of Tipu, Sringapatnam. Without any alternative, Tipu had to sign a peace treaty with the British. It is inevitable. As per the peace treaty, Tipu had to surrender half of his kingdom to the British. See, children. Tipu Sultan, in the Third Anglo-Mysuru War, Tipu's capital city, Sringapatnam, was attacked by the Britishers. Then Tipu had to sign a peace treaty with the British. According to peace treaty, as per the peace treaty, Tipu had to give half of his kingdom to the British. After that, he had to pay 330 lakh as compensation. Children, try to understand. According to peace treaty, Tipu had to give half of his kingdom to the British. Next, he had to pay 330 lakh as compensation to the British. Until the compensation is declared, by the time Tipu Sultan was not in position to pay 330 lakh as compensation, until the compensation is declared by Tipu Sultan, two sons of Tipu were taken as hostages. Here hostages means captives. In Kannada we call Vatte Aluvalu. In English, captives. This treaty made Tipu peace treaty. This treaty here means peace treaty made Tipu Sultan feel disgraced. Then he decided to throw the British out of India. The Fourth Anglo-Mysuru started when the peace treaty made Tipu Sultan disgraced. And then he decided to throw the British out of India. This led to the Fourth Anglo-Mysuru War. Seringapattana was under siege. Tipu fought valiantly and died in the battlefield. Tipu Sultan is known as Tiger of Mysuru. Dear children, in Fourth Anglo-Mysuru War, Tipu Sultan died in the battlefield. He fought against the British. When British captured Tipu Sultan's capital, Seringapattana, and after that there was a peace treaty between the British and Tipu Sultan. Then that treaty made Tipu Sultan disgraced, which led to the Fourth Anglo-Mysuru War. During Fourth Anglo-Mysuru War, Tipu Sultan fought against the British valiantly and lost his life in the battlefield. Finally, Tipu Sultan is known as Tiger of Mysuru. After the fall of Tipu Sultan, Mysuru came under the rule of British. Dear children, after the fall of Tipu Sultan, Mysuru came under the rule of British. Then the British people started to rule Mysuru. They handed over the administration to Krishnaraja Wodeyar III, but Mysuru became the dependent state of the British. Dear children, after the death of Tipu Sultan, these developments took place. Dear children, it is time for us to know about the personality and achievements of Tipu Sultan. Tipu was aware of the latest achievements in science and technology. Dear children, Tipu Sultan knew about science and technology. He had a very good library. Dear children, Tipu Sultan had a very good library. Then he built a Bengaluru Palace and a Summer Palace in Seringapattana. These were the achievements of Tipu Sultan. One is he had a good library. Two, he built Bengaluru Palace and Summer Palace in Seringapattana. Summer Palace in Seringapattana, that is Darya Daulat. The walls, pillars, and the roof of the Summer Palace are painted with paintings depicting historical incidents. Dear children, this is Bengaluru Palace. Below this, we can see Darya Daulat. Dear children, take a look at Darya Daulat, which is in Seringapattana. This was built by Tipu Sultan. These were the great achievements of Tipu Sultan. You need to understand Tipu Sultan put a lot of efforts to enrich his kingdom. Tipu wanted to make his kingdom rich. He popularized sericulture in the state. He modernized his army with the help of French. He molded guns in Seringapattana. Mastering the technique of launching rockets was his weakness. One thing we need to understand, Tipu put a lot of efforts in his life to make his kingdom rich, to enrich his kingdom. Two, he popularized sericulture in the state. Third one, modernized his army with the help of French. And he molded guns in Seringapattana. Dear children, these were the great achievements of Tipu Sultan. And dear children, this is time for us to know about Tipu Sultan's other achievements. What were Tipu Sultan's other achievements? Tipu Sultan sanctioned grants to many Hindu temples and he gave gifts to Sringeri Mutt. He brought many changes in the field of scripture and helped farmers by sericulture. He brought many changes in the field of sericulture and helped farmers by giving loans which could be repaid in easy installments. Dear children, try to understand Tipu Sultan. Dear children, try to understand the other achievements of Tipu Sultan. One is he sanctioned money to many Hindu temples and he gave gifts to Sringeri Mutt. This shows that he had great concern about Hindu temples and he had great concern about Hindu temples. He wanted to establish religious harmony in our society. And he brought many changes in the field of sericulture and helped farmers by giving loans. And he wanted the farmers to repay the loan amount in easy installments. This period. The town of Hyder Ali and the Juma Masjid are great contributions finished by Tipu Sultan. The minarets of the masjid are known for the beauty. He established royal mints at Sringapatna in Mysuru. Dear children, this is Juma Masjid, Sringapatna. This was built by Tipu Sultan. Okay, children. Till now, we have studied about the achievements of Chikkadevaraya, and till now we have studied about the achievements of Hyder Ali. Till now, we have studied about the achievements of Tipu Sultan and Hyder Ali. How did Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan fight against the British? And what were their great achievements in Mysore state? Till now, we have studied the important aspects. Dear children, before, in the next class, we will take a look at Krishna Raja Wodeyar 3. Who was Krishna Raja Wodeyar and what were his contributions during his period? In the next class, we will study about Krishna Raja Wodeyar and the rest Wodeyars in the next online class. Anyway, children, hopefully you have understood the many important aspects related to the chapter Wodeyars of Mysuru. You have understood? You have understood about the great contributions of Chikkadevaraya and the contributions of Hyder Ali and the contributions of Tipu Sultan. In next class, we will take a look at Krishna Raja Wodeyar and the rest Wodeyars' achievements. Anyway, children, thanks for joining the online class, and I hope you have understood a lot related to this topic, related to the chapter Wodeyars of Mysuru. Bye, children. See you in next class. Until that time, goodbye. Portugal. Portugal class. Portugal.